Hi folks, it's Moz here. I've been up in my attic this week and I've pulled out some kits that I think could be re-released as vintage classics by Airfix. And the first one I'm going to do for this week is this one here, which is the Me163B-1 KOMET. So here you go. It's my version is very small. It's a small box, and but it's a very small plane. And there it says Messerschmitt 163B-1, 1/72 scale. Edge of the box, you got the box art again, and this is where it says it's a KOMET. But there you go, Me163B-1 KOMET. Same again on the other side. This side here, just saying it's got English instructions included, but it's also in French and German. This is a Series 1 kit, and then on this edge is exactly the same, but on the back it has the call out of the two that you can do. You've either got the Me163B-1 2-JG400 Brandis, which is Germany 1944 to 1945, and then you've got this one here, which is the Luftwaffe training unit in 1945. So there you go, you've got two there. Not difficult with colours, I suppose. You've got that mottled effect, but yeah, it looks pretty simple. So then let's quickly go through the years of and the kind of box arts it had. So originally 1977 in 1978 as well, they were basically those bubble card sort of presentations where, you know, they could be hung up on a hook in the local WH Smiths or in a Woolworths. It was then released again in 1979 with box art, and you can see a depiction there of the Messerschmitt there, and there's a plane getting destroyed in the bottom right hand corner, and they also have the swastika on the tail, basically the same as 77 and in 1978. You know that was the picture on the card. But then this one here, which is the 1980s release, this one, they got rid of the swastika, or the dodgy German emblem, and they got rid of the plane getting destroyed in the bottom right hand corner. So they sanitized it and made it very user friendly, and then finally they went on and released it one more time back in 1984, and basically it was the model built and painted, which they did for a while on Airfix box art. And the thing about box arts is that you can actually, if you get a knowledge of it, you can guess when things were released. Like, this emblem here was used at the arse end of the 1970s, in the 1980s sort of, and then they went on to, I think it was like 1983 onwards, they started to have the pictures on the box. Then you start to get to know these things. But anyways, that's the box art dealt with, and I think we need to have a look what we get inside the box. I just jump in here and just ask a favour. If you like the content that you're seeing and you want to see more, can I ask a favour and ask you to subscribe? And if you do subscribe, ring that bell, click all, and you'll be notified when I release a new video. Also, put your questions down below, give the video a like, because all these things help the channel grow. Right, let's get back to the box and let's see what you get inside it. Right, I know this kit is old, so we're going to just put it all out and see. I think that's everything. That's the box empty there. And obviously I've bought this second hand, and we'll have a quick look at the looks like I've lost half the decals here. So that's the decal sheet. You can see they're quite yellowed. I'll have to put them on a window or get some more. I think you can buy these sort of emblems anyway from any good decal sheet supplier. I don't need that many really, I don't suppose, but yeah, I'll have a look online and see what I can get to replace these if I go to build it. Right, the box, it looks like a lot of it's come off its sprue, which is fine, but we'll get it out so we can have a proper little look. So here we go. Oh, you've got 3 pieces of glass there. You can see that, 3 pieces of glass. So you've got the canopy there, and you've got these 2 bits which I assume go on the side. Have a look on the instructions and just see where they put the glass to on here. Looks like they go on the top here. There's 2 pieces of glass that go on there, it looks like. believe that's it, but we'll have a proper look at the instructions a bit later. So the wings are 2-piece wings, so here you go. I think it's that one there. Is it that one? There, let's have a little look. It may need a bit of a clean up, and that should fit in there somehow, I guess. There you go. May need a little bit of a clean up before you glue it, but as I said, it is a vintage kit, you know. So there you go. There's one side. There's the second side there. Let's just see how that fits in. Might be a little bit better. You never know. That's a little bit better, but still, it clicks in. So it needs a little bit of a clean up, and maybe just run a little saw down there to keep it nice and tidy. And then you have the 2 fuselage halves, which a little bit of flash there. They should go together quite nicely. Oh, it is tiny, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. That's not too bad, actually. Raised panel lines, obviously. A little bit of flash there where the cockpit is, which will come off. We'll clean that up. Nice. And if we put the wings on, let's just have a look. We'll do a dry fit. Shall we go in dry? Let's go in dry, and let's put them in together. I don't think that looks too bad, to be honest. A little bit of work, maybe a little bit of, a bit of a clean up. Maybe that will fit in nicely. So there you go. There it is. It's tiny. Like I said, it's a very, very small model. So there you go. There's the bulk of it done. Looking on the sprue itself, you've got a bit of a cockpit display there, or instrument panel, I guess, just some little dots. Looks like that's part of the seat there, I guess, or is that the that's not the seat, is it? No, that's not a seat, or that must be the seat then, I guess. I don't know. Let's have a look at the instructions. But yeah, there's a wheel there, some sort of very small prop there, very small. Looks like that looks like some of the undercarriage. You've got a wheel there. So I presume you're making a trailer for it as well. Just assuming that might be for a trailer. But we'll have a look, because it used to take off on a trolley, then it would land on skids. So we better keep that together. There's a seat there. There's part of the seat. You get a pilot with this one as well. A little pilot, very nice. And you've got some wheels there. I'm assuming that there's the skid, so there's a skid for it. So I'm assuming that there is some sort of trailer involved, or a trolley. But we'll have a look at the instructions and see what we get into, you know, how they say put it together. So there you go. So I was right, that was all part of the cockpit. There's the seat there, there's the cockpit floor. You've got the control stick there. And then so stage 1, so using parts 1 to 5. And then you then put it all together. So the seat goes in. That looks like where the glass will go. So you've got the instrument panel going in there, the seat and the pilot, and there's 2 pins on the side, which allegedly, there you go, there's the 2 pins there. So it will slot or fit on those 2 pins. That's nice and easy indeed. Then you'd start in the wing, so you've got 3 parts 10 and 11, then parts 12 and 13 for the other side, and then you put them together, and it looks like this. Oh, that's a gun there to go on one wing. Did they have one gun or 2 guns? I can't remember now. There's the build up there for the skid on the front, and you've got like a jockey wheel on the back, and I think you've got 1 wheel. Oh, 2 wheels there. So maybe there's not a trolley then, or is that? That must be the trolley then, I'm guessing, and that comes off. I don't know. I'm not too sure how these planes took off, to be honest. But as these choices I get, you can either have just the skid with a stand, so you could put the stand there if you want to put the stand on. You've got a skid there and just the jockey wheel on the back, or you can have it with the wheels and the trolley, which I assume eject when you take off. I'm assuming that that's how that works. So you've got 3 choices there on how you want the undercarriage or the belly. Then you're putting on the glass at the edges, and there's that little tiny prop in the front. And then you cut out the decals, and cut decal is shown for starboard side, and you swap them around. So I guess that, yeah, so there you go. So you got it there, and all you got to do is cut it through the middle there, and you do either side depending on which one you need. And that's basically the instructions for that. And again, there's the call out for them. So you got 10 there, and the other side you just swap them around so that the cross is the other side of that 10, I guess. Or on this one here, you don't bother, you just use them without. You use them without, so you cut the 10 off. That's simple enough, isn't it? Simple enough. So there you go. That's it. That's that Messerschmitt. It looks all right. I don't know what the tooling would look like now, but to be fair, just looking at it, it wouldn't need a lot of work to get this together. To be fair, I think it looks all right. But as I say, it's tiny, very, very tiny. I've got this a Tamiya version of this in 1:100 scale. It must be even smaller, but yeah, you get the drift of what this plane is. Or there's the exhaust on the back, like. But yeah, it's a bit of a kit, isn't it? Look at that, stunning. Is it something I would want to build? Probably, yeah. So there you are. That was a bit of an unboxing and a reviewing of a model that I believe could end up as an Airfix Vintage Classic, if they so wish. And like I said, they've only released it 5 times over the years, and I think that but what I've seen here, this is, as I said, this is a 1980s version. I think that the tooling doesn't have to look too bad, so I might even build it and then suggest or put it out there that this could be reboxed as like a $6.99 Vintage Classic if they've still got the tooling. Who knows where that tooling is? Like I say, 1984, but mind you, they have found the bomb bug since then, so it could be hidden somewhere in the archive that Airfix have somewhere around the world. And that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, ring that bell, click all to be notified when I release a new video. A huge shout out to my channel members who help me financially with this channel. If you'd like to become a channel member, just click join below and select a membership tier that you so wish. If you like this and want to see more, in one of the corners here will be a video or a playlist that you can watch some more from my channel. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.